Hi there. Right, I was gonna try and like mount my video camera on my head because I'm reviewing books and I want both my hands, but it's just not working. I feel like a complete tosser as well. So I'm gonna try and review them from like up here, using like one hand. So should be alright. Right, I thought I'd do like a quick review of all like the books of orkiness that I own. I just found like as I've been going through sorting stuff out. And it's kind of inspired me to actually get back onto my orc army and finish it because I've had it for nearly 6 years, which is awful, and it's not painted. But the problem is, hang on, get one. The problem is my colour scheme. I mean, this is not finished. It uses bubonic brown in a lot of it, and it's like there's a finished one. There's a finished one. And it's just, oh, why did I do blood axes? Why did I do desert camo? Why? Why didn't I just do them as goths? So, and of course, you know, 5th edition, you can have like a million models. So my orc army's got like 133 models in it, my 1500 point orc army. So yeah, I've got about 60 painted, but my god, so much more to do. Anyway, I thought I'd review some of these books. And I'll start with my codex. Right, everyone's seen this. This is the current orc codex. I mean, if you know about orcs, then you must have probably skim read this or gone, "What? They've got how many attacks?" when you've been playing somebody and they've like smacked your Space Marines around the face. So yeah, that's just like the normal orc codex, the new one that we waited 10 years for, and isn't it shiny? So that's the orc codex. This is the 3rd edition Orc Codex. This is the one we had for about 10 years. Everyone knows this book. It's pretty, I mean, it's actually quite weird how thin these look. Look at this 3rd edition codexes, how thin they were. Makes you wonder where you paid all that money from, doesn't it, really? But yeah, pretty standard. So they kind of, like in the new book, they got rid of a load of crap from this one. I mean, like, what did they do? Like, they used to have like stick bombers. No one ever took them. They were crap, so they got rid of them. What else did they get rid of? I mean, they did a lot of consolidation. Like, used to have truck boys. Now the truck boys are just you can just take a truck for normal guys. Things like that. Oh, Scar boys. Oh, look, they got rid of them. I suppose you just take them as knobs now. But so yeah, there was quite a lot of units in this book, but yeah, it sucked. Right, okay, moving swiftly on. This is the 2nd edition Orc Codex. This book, oh god, this is a bought copy that I bought in like, no, when was it out? So I'm not lying to you. 94, so I must have bought this in about 95, 96. So I've had it that long. Oh, I used to love this book. Because in the 2nd edition starter set for 40k, you got like shit loads of orcs. And I've got everyone else's box sets of them. So in a bag somewhere, I must have about 300 of the old. Where are they? They're probably in here, actually. Are they in here? Oh no, because the new edition of 40. Ah, there they are. I've got about 300 of them, and yeah, and the grots. I think the grots are in here. But this book was absolutely awesome for the day. What they did with like the 5th edition, rulebook is they brought back loads of the fun stuff from this book. So like in the 2nd edition, you used to have weird boys. So like in the 3rd edition one, they took them out, and the orcs were they were just really boring. But yeah, they brought back some of the fun stuff. So you have weird boys. These are old. You know, these are really old. Oh, look at that. You used to be able to take ogrins. But yeah, this book was great. I mean, it's packed with fluff. It was just really quite. I mean, it's comedy. It's just awesome. I'm trying to find the shock attack gun because there's shock attack guns as well. So I'm speaking about fast, but I've only got 10 minutes and there's like crap loads of books to get through. Where is it? Yeah, shock attack gun. So I mean, like a lot of the stuff in the new book has. I mean, look at that page of fluff. I mean, that's kind of what they do now. They kind of like, we'll find it in here. It's like if you look at books now, you get a whole swathe of fluff about them, which you kind of did back then. So it's kind of a move back to what it was like. I mean, this book, let's have a look at that. Kind of that thick, and this book's, to be honest, the new book's actually thicker. Let's have a look at that. Wow. I always envisioned like the second edition Orc book being, you know, massive. But yeah, Christ. Anyway, so that's the second edition. That was for 40k version 2. Right, this one. This is Gorka Morka, which is, if anyone's ever played Necromunda, it's this kind of game using orcs and trucks on this planet called Angelus, which they call Gorka Morka, or do they call the Space Hulk? It's about a Space Hulk that crashed. Loads of orcs going, let's fix the Space Hulk, let's make it look like Hulk, let's make it look like Hulk, fight. That's basically what Gorka Morka is. And it's kind of like a squad-based game where all these trucks fly about all over the place, trying to nick other people's trucks and weapons and all that malarkey. Some of the models of that was we had to use that truck model for years in normal games of 40k till they changed it to the new one. Oh my god, how awful is that model? It's terrible, bane of a lot of gamers' lives. And those are the old Gorka Morka models. It's quite a fun game. I never actually really played it. I just picked up this the rules book and this book, the other book, which is, I think, mainly fluff. Oh, look at those Games Workshop peeps. Look at Andy Chavers, metalhead freak. Yeah. So, oh, this has got hobby stuff in it. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's very much like Necromunda, if anyone's ever played that. I mean, some of the artwork in it is pretty cool. Look at that. Sweet. Right, moving swiftly on. Oh, these are awesome. Right, this is Here We Go, which is from Rogue Trader, which is from like the late 80s, early 90s. I think this is from like 91. And this is all the rules. I thought those other books were thick. Look at that bad boy. That is massive. These, I mean, look at some of the, oh, something. I mean, this is back when orcs were just like, there's their old friend, the Shock Attack Gun. This is just complete and utter comedy. And these are the rules for like the first ever edition of 40k, and it was called Rogue Trader. And it was way before my time because I was only about like 10, so you know I was still into like G.I. Joe and all that crap. So but yeah, I picked this up on eBay years ago. I can't remember how much it cost. Funny. I don't know how much. They're probably like 30-40 quid to buy on eBay. But that's the rulebook. So that's not really that interesting. It's nice. There's some pretty pictures in there. You can find out about stuff in there. But my pride and joy is this one, which is the orcs, and it's in a ring binder format, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But this has all the art. This is basically an entire book on orc fluff from around about the same time, like the early 90s, and it just has everything in it. I mean, it's so good. It's got all kind of about the orc gods, and it's just got orcs and chaos. I mean, it's just funny. It's quirky. I mean, a lot of the fluff they've kind of redone and they've gone over this, so it's not, it's not the same as it was back in this edition. But I mean, like, you get Storm Boys of Khorne. So like my Storm Boys in my army are actually, Storm Boys of Khorne. So they've all got Khorne symbols and stuff on them, which I think is pretty cool. But not a lot of people get it. Oh, why are your Storm Boys got Khorne signs on them? It's like, noob. So, but I mean, you get stuff like this. It just tells you what all the symbols mean. I mean, how awesome! What such a good reference. Look at that. Look, you often wonder what all those little symbols were. It just tells you what they are. It's great, so useful. And yeah, look, orc language. Oh, this is the orc name generator. I've actually made a computer program to do that because I'm a right nerd. And what's this? Oh yeah, you can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots. Just like funny shit like that. It's yeah. Anyway, I've got 15 seconds, so I hope you enjoyed my tour of my like orky books. And yeah, there's crap loads of them. So it's really sort of infused me to get back in and painting bubonic brown onto fucking models. Catch you later. Bye.